What it do, what it do, what it do. Guess who's back? It's me, your girl. Welcome to the Veganlicious kitchen. You already know, if this is your first time here, don't let it be your last time here. And how do you do that? You say you do that by clicking on the subscribe button. It should be somewhere around your screen. Yes, we're going to be cooking with these sweet potatoes, okay? Sweet potatoes, or you might call them yams, okay? Yams, the yams. Yeah, we're going to be cooking with that, and we're going to be making a stew. It's a sweet potato, coconut milk, kale stew. It's delicious. It's superfoods added into the stew, and it is delicious. So I'm going to grab the ingredients, and let's get to cooking. And this recipe has a lot of ingredients in it, so it's going to be a lot of time taken here today. So I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible and get this thing moving along. So just follow along. All the ingredients, let's grab them. And let me show you the ingredients you're going to need. Let's start with the spices. Garlic powder and minced garlic, okay? Turmeric, coriander, black pepper, some pink salt, chili powder, ground cumin, okay? Then you're going to need some coconut oil. You're going to need ginger. You're going to need coconut milk too. You're going to use some red lentils. You're going to need some vegetable stock. Then you're going to need some kale, and of course, your sweet potato. Okay, so now that we have all the ingredients that we're going to be using, let's chop up these potatoes. Let's chop up the potatoes. Then we're going to chop up our onion. Did I tell y'all the onion? I think I missed that one. And we're going to chop up the ginger. Okay? So I'm going to go do that. You go do the same. And I'll be back once everything is chopped up. I don't have that much room on my phone to be just letting it, videotape me. Okay? So, go do that. And I'm going to go do mine. And wash off your stuff at the same time. Okay? Then let's get to cooking. Okay, so I cleaned my potatoes. I cleaned off my ginger. I peeled both the potatoes and the ginger. The sweet potatoes, I could have left the peel, the skin on it, because that has a lot of vitamins in it. The skin is just as important as the flesh inside, okay? Remember that. The outer is as important as the inner, okay? So let me show you. So there's sweet potatoes, ginger, red onions. The ginger is very strong, it's very flavorful, so you don't need a lot, okay? So we're gonna move over to the stove now, and let's put these flavors all together. Okay, so we're about to start cooking, so I'm going to turn on the stove top, let the pot heat up. We're going to add in our coconut oil, as you see here. We're going to put in, that's a tablespoon. Get off. Okay, wait. Tablespoon. Okay, we're gonna let that melt. Let's add a tablespoon and a half. In. Now that's gonna melt, and as that starts to melt, we're gonna add in our onions. Okay, our coconut oil is hot. So I'm going to add in the onions. So this is like a step-by-step recipe, okay? We're not just going to throw everything in the pot all at once. we're going to be smooth with it. We're going to be slow with it and let every ingredient release its full flavors, okay? So we're going to let these red onions get soft and translucent. Then we're going to throw in some seasonings, and I'll be back. Okay, so now the onions are translucent and they're soft. So now we're going to add in the chili powder. If you have chili flakes, that's fine as well. We're going to add in the turmeric. Be heavy-handed with this. Now we're going to put in the coriander. I was having problems with this, getting stuck in the jar. Okay. Add some coriander. Smelling delicious up in here. And then we're going to add in our cumin, ground cumin. Smells delicious in here already, okay? And that's just from the seasonings combined in together. So again, slow motion with it. This is stew. So you go slow motion with it. That smells so good. Next, we're going to let that, marinate, burst all its juices for like 5 minutes, and then we're going to add in the rest. Next up is going to be the ginger and the garlic. And this is smelling great already, okay? I kid you not. Now let's put in the garlic. Y'all should really smell these aromas. Smelling delicious. The garlic. Now we're going to add in, that was ginger. Sorry. Here's the garlic. I'm using minced garlic from the jar. Put in like a tablespoonful. And we're going to mix that all up now. Mix, slow motion with it. You want everything bursting with flavors, okay? Okay, and after that, we're going to throw in the sweet potatoes and let the sweet potatoes just dive in and get all covered up with that goodness in there, okay? Be back. So you see I added in the sweet potatoes, and I covered all the sweet potatoes in those great spices that was in this pot, the onions, the coconut oil, the turmeric, the chili powder, the coriander, the what else? And the cumin. So those are the potatoes, and here's the red lentils. I'm going to pour those in there. And mix those in the great spices as well. Then we're going to add in our vegetable stock. Okay? So we want to make sure all the ingredients are mixed up well. This smells so good. You just don't. Shit, I'm making a mess. Okay. Now let's get our vegetable stock to pour in there. Then we're going to let that cook. Okay, so I added the coconut milk in to the potatoes with, the vegetable broth. So that's the last step. Add the coconut milk in and your kale. Now, you don't want to cook the kale too long because you still want, as many vitamins and minerals you can get out of it. All the nutrition you want to get out of it. Then you mix this up. Of course, this will wilt down once it starts to cook. And then you can go ahead and eat. So I'm going to let this wilt down, let it simmer. Put the top on it. Then you're going to have the taste test, okay? Okay. I'm back, so you'll see my shirt underneath here, right? Okay, so I'm back with the finished product. Here it is. That's the coconut milk sweet potato stew, and it's packed with proteins, vitamins, minerals, everything your body needs, okay? It's delicious. So let's go ahead and taste it. You know what? I was eating before I came back here. Yeah, I was. Yeah. But make sure, before you put the coconut milk in, that your potatoes and lentils are cooked thoroughly, okay? Thoroughly, okay? Then you add your coconut milk into the mix. And I say you should leave the vegetable stock in with the potatoes and stuff for about 30 minutes before you add in your coconut milk, okay? All right, let's eat. Put your kale in last, okay? Like I said earlier.
Let's give praise to the man upstairs. Without him, there's no us. Here we go. Put the head down. Bow, there it is.
When I first came on the boat, I was scared that I was going to get seasick, but
Delicious. Give it a try. And again, if this is your first time here, don't let it be your last time here. And you do that by subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and click the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I post another video. Also, I have a vegan ebook and it's in the description box. And I also sell food online now at chef.com. So everything is in the description box. So if you want to support your girl, go below and help us sister out. Okay, Iluvo guys, thanks for watching. And oh, if you don't want to buy my book or buy some food from my online site, chef.com, you can always buy me a matcha, okay? A matcha. Anyway, the new year is coming up, 2022, and let's make a toast to you and yours for abundance in all areas of your life. That's finances, that's love, that's health, that's joy. Don't just enjoy your day, you already know. Enjoy life.